Hello YouTube, this is ShadowWolf810, and today I wanted to welcome you guys to my channel because there's some pretty sweet stuff here, and I encourage you to look around and subscribe if you like any of it. But for now, I'm going to be telling you how to submit your stuff to ShadowWolfs Featured, which is the main series I do on my channel, and it takes up the majority of my videos, so I figured it'd be a good way for you guys to know how to submit stuff. So if you want to submit your own things to ShadowWolfs Featured, then do the things I do in this video, and you have a very good chance of being featured. So first off, obviously you're going to have to forge your own map, and I'm just going to make a little aesthetic map here, I guess is what you'd classify it as, but you can make whatever you want. It can be a Slayer map, a Capture the Flag map, Invasion Slayer, whatever. You know, it can be pretty much anything. Racetracks, obstacle courses, Infection, anything that you could play on Halo, you can submit. And that brings me to my first point here, is that if you're watching ShadowWolfs Featured, hoping to see the most epic maps of your life every single episode, you may be somewhat disappointed because this is a place for people who are just starting out, who make a semi-good map to get a video and get their name out there a little bit. So it may not be the most epic thing you've ever seen in your life, but you can expect a video of that quality probably 1 or 2 times a week. You know, I do my best. But first off, you're going to want to make your map like so, and once you finish, then you're going to want to save it, obviously. The most obvious thing I've ever said in a video, more than likely, but hit save as new map, and then you're going to want to name your map whatever it is. So I am going to call it YouTube in this case, because that's what the map is. And then in the description, you're going to want to type something about it being a submission for ShadowWolfs Featured. So I'm going to write submission for ShadowWolfs Featured. Pretty obvious there. And then you're going to save it like such, and then hit OK, and then you can end the game once you finish, and end the game like so. Sorry, stalling for time here, but now what you're going to want to do after you have saved your map is you're going to want to go to custom games and make a game type for it so that people can play on it in custom games with the right game type. So just set it up so that the settings are all good for your map. You know, you don't want to have rockets on a sniping map, or, you know, snipers on a rockets map. You know, you get the idea. So just set it up so that it is according to the map that you are going to submit. Obviously, just make sure everything works, and test it out a little bit. Make sure there's nothing really retarded with the settings that you have. Like, you know, you don't want to have invincible zombies or anything. But then you're going to want to save it and then name it whatever you want it to be. In this case, I'm going to call it ShadowWolf810 is on YouTube. Or my fault, actually. That's what it'll read when you play the map and the game type together. But I'm just going to call it ShadowWolf810 is on. And then in the description, you're going to want to type the same thing, submission for ShadowWolfs Featured. And then as a tip for any game type or whatever that you want to put in your file share, a good thing to say is use with this map, and then number of players, stuff like that. I just decided to put that in there, you know, random little tip of the day. So do that and then hit OK. And once you do that, you're going to want to put your map and your game type in your file share. And the reason you want to do that is so that when I make a video for you, if you get accepted into ShadowWolfs Featured, then I will go to Bungie.net and put a link so that people can download your maps rather from the video, and then they can go play it and then tell you how freaking awesome it is. So as you can see, it's in my file browser right there, the YouTube map, and then click upload to file share. And now I'm going to go to my game types and then go into Slayer for this particular map. Could be anything else depending on what type of map you're submitting, but find your game type and then upload it to your file share. So now as long as it's in your file share, I can put links to it in the YouTube video and people can go download it. So as you can see, it's now on my file share. The game type and the map are there, but that's not what you're going to be submitting. I want a film of your map, not a map or game type variant. So you're going to want to go into custom games, use the game type and the map, obviously, that you want to submit. And then you're going to run around, do a little walkthrough of it. If it's a Slayer map or whatever, just walk around, show me the weapons, blah, blah, blah. If it's a puzzle map, you know, beat it. If it's a jump map, beat it, do whatever. Try to keep it under 5 minutes, though. That would be very helpful. But once you do that, then you're going to end the game and then go into theater mode so that you can get the film of it, because that's what you're going to be submitting, and whatever you show in this film is what I'm going to show the people on YouTube. So that's the whole point of making a film. So now what you're going to want to do is go into theater, and if it's the last thing that you did, it will be already selected for you, but if it's not, then you can choose the film and go into your temporary history and it'll be there for you. So either way, you're going to want to do that, and then I'm going to play it here. It took me one try to do the run through. I know that is the correct run through to be submitting, but if it took you more than one try, then you're going to want to make sure and look at it in theater mode before you submit it so that you are using the correct film, because I'd hate to get a 3-second film of you like accidentally killing yourself in the very beginning and then rage quitting. So there you go. Just make sure it's the correct film that you are submitting, and once you do that, you're going to go back into your lobby, I guess, whatever, hit choose film, and then go to temporary history, and then you're going to want to save the correct walkthrough to your hard drive, basically. Hit save, and then now it'll be in your local file, so you can access it whenever you want. But now what you're going to want to do is rename it so that it has ShadowWolfs Featured in it. Now click on it and then hit save as. Sadly, you can't just rename it like you could in Halo 3, but what you're going to do is type in SWF, which stands for ShadowWolfs Featured, and that's so I can differentiate it between other random stuff you may have on your file share, and then put the name of your map and game type if it's, you know, one that works together, like ShadowWolf 810 is on YouTube. If it's Slayer on whatever, you don't have to call it Slayer is on this. So anyway, call it SWF and then whatever it is, and then hit upload to file share. Now you will have the game type and the map in your file share, and also the film of your map in your file share. So I can make links in the YouTube video with the map and the game type so other people can play it, and the film being in there is so that I can look at it and decide if I want to feature it or not. So there you go, there's the film and then the game type and the map. So now what you're going to want to do is send me a message over Xbox Live that is actually submitting it. So you're going to go to messages and then hit create new as soon as it pops up. There you go, and then click message. Now you're going to, instead of picking a friend from your friends list, you're going to hit enter gamertag, and then you're going to type in ShadowWolf810. That is my YouTube account along with my gamertag. So there you go, type in ShadowWolf810, and then hit OK. And now you're going to want to send a text message. I repeat, a text message. And you're going to want to put the first words of it as SWF. That way I can differentiate your message as being a ShadowWolfs Featured message from the other random messages that I get from people every day saying, oh my god, ShadowWolf, you're so awesome, blah, 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 blah. So do that, and then type in the name of your map. So SWF, ShadowWolf is on YouTube in my case, and then you can type a little message to me like, please put this on YouTube, kind sir, or whatever you want to say, and then you're going to send it to me. So then, because it has SWF in it, I won't open it until I'm ready to record or look through submissions, and then I will know that it's a new map. You know, I just got it, I haven't looked at it yet, and then I can, as you can see, I've got other messages from people, and I won't, you know, click on it. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of SWFs, but yeah, and then every weekend I'll go through all my submissions and make you a video that will be uploaded the week after, or well, the next week actually is what I should say. But basically what I'll do with your message is I'll click on view profile and then go to reach file share, and then I will download your film, look at your film, and if I decide that your map's good enough, then I will make you a video. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys out, and I hope to see your map soon on ShadowWolfs Featured. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.